Dude, can I have with me?
Excuse me.
Weird timing. Whoa! I can feel that through the line.
That's what 2 cans of Diet Dr. Pepper do to you.
Diet? Who needs diet for me?
I'm just gonna leave that one alone.
but today we're going back to, because a while back we went over the Superman and Batman versus Aliens, which was an injunction for us going over the Predator books. So we're going back over Superman and Batman Aliens 2, starting in this case with Superman Aliens 2 God War. Chuck Dixon is writer. Another great Superman artist, John Bogdanoff, is on here, and Kevin Nolan is inking again. I think he does a better job around here than he did before, but we will still have some freaky moments again.
Well, we'll see when we get to it. Let's just focus on Darkseid here. That grin is epic. Especially also the brow too. Like,
yep,
it's like very like, I'm going to kill you and I'm going to eat you sort of.
Yep. I want to make this very clear. I do have my own physical copy. I'm just showing that off so people know. Yes, I'm using scans because this isn't on this DC Universe Infinite, and I was too busy doing a marathon with Ingrid to gather up the scans.
Does DC?
I don't know.
No. I'm just saying, like, because this is a collaboration between DC and Dark Horse. Would DC Universe have Dark Horse collaboration comics on their website?
Let me check, actually.
It's a good question because I'm not sure what.
I don't think so. The only one they would have would be Starman.
Okay.
Because of the Hellboy one.
Because there's no fucking way DC Online or Infinite Universe, whatever the hell you want to call it, has has like Justice League versus Avengers.
No. Ultra does. The Ultra version has it.
The Ultra version. Okay, so you get like the upgraded subscription version too.
Yeah, that one has it, but not under
well, I would imagine like the licensing for the Dark Horse licensing would cost them a little extra.
Yeah, hence why they're doing that. Yeah, but so I'm doing that and read all comics. So,
and can I just say how much I love Aliens?
Yep, I know.
Aliens and Predators are like my go-to science fiction horror action thing ever. I love it so much.
I should point this out though. John Bogdanoff, his artwork is known for being one of those artists who are very good at nailing the Kirby aesthetic. Plus, he's the co-creator of Steel.
You know, I would really love to see like a resurgence of like Kirby style artwork.
Oh, it's been there to a degree, dude. But just it depends. Only certain artists do it.
I don't know, man. It's like I've been eyeing this fucking Fourth World book that I've been wanting for a while, and I'm like, oh, the Kirby artwork looks so good,
especially with the Kirby crackle.
I mean, okay, never mind. I'm just ogling Kirby.
I know.
At this point.
Anyway, we have the object in our acquisition field. Bring it into a controlled deterioration towards the surface of Apokolips. As you order, Dr. Jin. There's a slight problem, Doctor. Problem? Our calculations are faulty. The object will not impact the designated area. Where will it impact? Here, Armageddon. And the devastation will be immense. Possibly millions dead. What do you command, my lord? Yes, my lord. Proceed with acquisition. He doesn't have to say anything. Just look at it. Look at that.
He just like, you know what to fucking do. I don't have to tell you shit.
Exactly. Oh, there's a full bit that on our unintended secondary strike area may be preferable. The flimsy dwellings of Armageddon might cushion the impact. Some of these people look a little too normal for Apokolips.
No, Apokolips people always look rather normal.
Look at this. Work is life. Death is freedom. Work for Darkseid. Die for Darkseid.
That's the thing. Like Apokolips's denizens have always looked human-looking. I'm not sure why he has specifically human-looking slaves, but you know.
All right. Allowing the object a higher survivability factor. Look at them. They're all scrambling and certainly and greater than any unfortunate enough to be in its past. The object has made planetfall. Its progress has slowed dramatically. It is at rest. Our scanners detect multiple life energies aboard. Lord Darkseid, perhaps when the first die, we will visit the craft now, Dr. Jin. I wish to see for myself what manner of being dares travel so close to Apokolips. I do not care for uninvited guests. They upset the order of things. And an order is everything.
Well, if
This
it's
is
what I
so
think it is, they don't give a shit.
Yep, this is so different. You're different in a way you find pleasing, I hope. No worries there, Light Ray. It's always a joy to visit New Genesis. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. Your whole planet has its charms. You're being kind. And it's not just the scenery. I feel at peace here. No one needs my help. No one's calling for me to rescue them. Not like Earth. Does that seem selfish? Not at all. It's good to lay one's burdens down occasionally. Look
I've
at them.
never known Light Ray to be this cool. He's always been such a prick.
Yeah, by this point in the DC, he usually was cool, chilled.
I know. It's just that he was always such an elitist. At least every story that I've ever known him in, he was an elitist.
Right, but that was in Kirby's writing. I think they thought he should be the antithesis to Orion.
Be kind, trustworthy, but I'm sure he's not like super kind to the people who live on the ground.
Right. Our world lives in a shadow, Superman. You may not see it, but it's there. You mean Apokolips? And must we always be reminded, Orion? You know what I try to go. You know what my warm-up line is for doing Ron Perlman?
What's that?
Oh, crap. As Hellboy. We must never. What?
Out of curiosity, does Orion also have access to the Omega Force since he's Darkseid's son?
No. He has the Astro Force.
The Astro Force. Okay. Because I know what's his name.
Remember, the Omega Force is Omega energy that Darkseid utilized. He never naturally generated it.
Okay, because I know what's his name. Mr. Miracle. I think either him or Highfather has access to the Alpha Force, right?
Something like that, yeah.
The antithesis.
And I went over with Foxy and Stepnerd. We did Deaths of the New Gods, where apparently at some point Mr. Miracle Scott had a large portion of the anti-life equation somehow.
Didn't he always have the anti-life equation?
That's always been up in the air.
Like most stories I've ever known, is he knew what the anti-life equation was.
But he didn't have absolute control over it.
Yeah,
never mind. It says here, possesses greater power as the embodiment of it, although I don't know if they're referencing Deaths of the New God saying that.
I think he has it. I just don't think he likes using it.
That's true, but he used it a lot during Deaths of the New Gods.
And when you're pushed to the edge, man,
when Barda got killed.
Yeah, when you're pushed to the edge, you never know what you're gonna do, especially if you have access to something that ridiculously powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
anyway, all right, we must not forget the hammer that hangs above us. Look, and what looks like a child's game to you is training in readiness for war. Every god and godling on New Genesis must stand prepared for the battle that is to come. Life versus anti-life, and the fate of all existence in the balance. You're a bit much before breakfast, Orion. Your brand of optimism is out of place here, Superman. Every bit as much as my belligerence is scoffed at on your world.
Optimistic? They all look optimistic.
True, but remember, this is from Orion's point of view.
About to say, it's like they're all smiling and having fun and shit.
Is he even listening? Only the cries of help, I'm afraid. Poor Superman. No rest for him, even in paradise. Relax, I've got you. What? I have you. You're safe. It was never otherwise. But your wings. You were falling. A controlled fall. The wings are only for maneuvering. Thank you for your concern. I must go now. Good life to you. Yeah. You too. No need to be chagrined, Superman. Not a good deed not about a good deed intended. It's this culture shock. Or boom tube lag, huh? And nothing's as simple as it seems here. The beauty you see around you has its counterpart, an ugly other side waiting to consume all. The craft is quickly and cooling. What sign of life, Dr. Jin? And strange readings, primitive. dormant, as though and the inhabitants were waiting for us. My own feelings, your omnipotence. No need to keep them waiting a second longer. We will descend. And the age of this craft, Dr. Jen. Eons, Lord Darkseid. Origin, undetermined. And all I see are the dead. Creatures whose last moments were of great physical torture. The body trauma is tremendous, as though they were torn apart from the inside. I trust we are maintaining your interest, Decide. Immensely, my lord. And so much profound suffering was experienced here. This way, Lord Darkseid, the source of the life readings. And these are not the pilots of this craft. They are beings in an embryonic state. Most astute of you, all knowing Darkseid, this is a construct, much like a womb. These creatures are currently gestating. And what manner of creature is being born here? What kind of mortal creature would remain alive for millions of years in space? My lord, for your own safety, I beg you. Oh, just look at that! He crushes it!
Well, acid's not going to do shit to him.
I know. Dr. Jin, a being in larval state, at least. I think so. Look at it struggle. Even now, what determination to live. With my lord's generous permission, I will study these creatures. I wish to view their entire life cycle from as close as possible. Oh, you will have the opportunity, Doctor. I assure you, as will many others.
Oh, he's impressed. Okay, I get it now.
Yep.
I mean, his glove is gone, but his fucking hand's like fine.
But, yeah, let me say, poor choice of words on the doctor's part.
Why is that?
I wish to view them as close as possible.
Oh, Darkseid's going to be an asshole, isn't he?
Yep. What is it, Highfather? Evil tidings for New Genesis, child. The source warns of dire future events. A plague of horrors is to come. A stranger to New Genesis will fall. Does this plague come from Apokolips? Is Darkseid moving towards the end game? The ultimate battle between our worlds? Apokolips nurtures this horror, but does not burst it. One will fall with a monster at his heart. Many will follow the one. All will follow the many. The source is never that direct. We must divine its words. What do you mean? And what do the words mean? Its truth is ephemeral. It shifts as does the future. Does that mean that future can still be changed? In part, but the whole of the fabric of fate is already woven, though a few strands may be altered in the skin. Basically, that's their way of saying, oh yeah, I gave him this warning, but don't take it all at 100%. This is guaranteed to happen.
Yeah.
I must have time to consider the message of the source. May we be of service, Highfather? Bend your minds to it as well. Try to look within the words. For the identity of the stranger, I fear that part of the enigma is already understand. The rest will reveal itself over time. This is not what I meant, Lord Darkseid! You wish to study these visitors, Dr. Jen, but I only... This way you have first-hand experience, and you serve me with your life. I would be more value if I... Oh, see? Your value to me is being fulfilled as we speak. This sod can overlook the project from here. I see. It is for the glory of Darkseid that I die. Hail, Darkseid! See what I meant by poor choice of words?
Yeah. But I do like how how he's still so fanatic that he's willing. At the end, he's like, "Okay, fuck it, I'll die for you."
Do not allow it to escape. I see it. Hordes of mantis is ugly. Clumsy fools. They'll harm it. Then what use will it be? What use indeed? How will such an insect aid us in subjugating our enemies? Do not question my directives, Wunderbar. This insect is but a part of my strategy. It is the tiniest of gears in the machine of terror I will visit upon the fools of New Genesis. From this seed grows a nightmare.
Is Wunderbar something about I've never understood? Is Wunderbar fucking like? Is he a new god too?
He's an apocalyptian, but yes.
He looks like a fucking like French revolutionary.
They take those looks sometimes. One from which the new gods will never be.
Holy shit, Barda! God damn.
Yep. That's another thing I like about this place, and that is the anonymity. Excuse me, I can walk the streets of your city, and no one even turns to even look at me. I thought humans craved attention, sought to be admired. It's nice, Barda. I'm not denying that, but sometimes I need a break to be me and not having anyone gawk. Here, none of that matters. God among gods. Superman, I'm sorry I did not greet you upon your arrival in New Genesis. I was going to seek an audience with you, Highfather. There is no need. Fate has brought us a meeting. Fate? Your visit here is not of recreational, not the recreational nature you claim. I do not accuse you of duplicity. Honor, friend. Even you are not aware of your purpose here. You're losing me, Highfather. What's this about, Orion? The source. It made mention of our guest from Earth. War is coming. He may be the cause of our destruction. And he may be part of a weapon forged in Apokolips and poised at the heart of New Genesis. Oh shit!
Oh shit! He's gonna feed his fucking
Parademons to it.
Oh man, parademon aliens. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, they don't actually come out that different, and I think that could be because of their artificially created beings themselves.
Oh, okay. So this is a continuation. So Superman is aware of the aliens.
Oh yes. But in this case, he's going to be Chuck Dixon's going to ignore the writing that Jurgens did of keeping the "Thou shall not kill," which I feel is a little off. That he just ignores it.
Yeah. Hey, give me a second. I got to go grab something to drink.
Go right ahead. All right. Ow.
Sorry.
Second time, dude.
Yeah, that one was on purpose.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, kill. Oh, make a graveyard of New Genesis to the glory of Darkseid. A boom tube opens. An attack from Apokolips. Take the children to safety, Anoxia. I will stand by. I think that's just a regular parademon.
Okay.
A general parademon, I mean. I will stand by your side, Inix, my love. Even should it mean my onward, my legions, to the heart of New Genesis. We come to slay, and no one can stand before us. No one. Many shall die before us. So slay you, and as you have never slain before, for our lives are spent. See, because he's already.
They're sacrificial pawns. Okay.
Yep. No one. Our attacks from Apokolips, business as usual, Light Ray. Darkseid doesn't often play his hand so openly, Superman. He cannot hope to defeat us by so direct an attack. This is pretty direct, Barda. He must have his reasons.
Has she always been able to fly?
Barda?
Yeah.
No, it's her stick.
Oh, the stick is making her fly. Okay.
Yep, all part of Darkseid's grand dark scheme. I'm certain that this is but a gambit in a larger play. Where's Orion? He lives for this stuff, doesn't he? Don't worry. When the melee is joined, he will be by our side.
What? Out of curiosity, what god is she of?
They don't usually have a god of. Darkseid's the only one that's the god of darkness, but most of them are not specific gods.
Well, like Scott-Free is the god of freedom, isn't he?
No. I think some people look at it that way. That's never been specific.
Huh.
I mean, I'm just checking right now. The god of... Nope. Because remember, though, she's from Apokolips.
Yeah, but she's still a new god, though.
True, but one could say of being a... Oh, the god is of battle, self-defense, and guerrilla and resistance, or something. That's someone guessing, anyway.
Okay.
That's just been a guess. They never gave a specific.
I would really appreciate it if they actually expanded upon the new gods. I mean, they haven't touched the new gods in decades, and it's pissing me the fuck off.
Except for Darkseid, of course.
I know, but I mean, like, the new gods...
The last time he did was during the Earth 2 World's End.
Yeah, but I'm talking, like, proper new gods. Like, straight up, like, all new gods, all Mr. Miracle, all fucking...
I think people are intimidated. I think people are intimidated by it.
I know, but I know you're following in Jack Kirby's footsteps, but it...
Oh, here's the other thing is, I would rather be someone who could respect it. I don't want to be like Marvel, where they're just utilizing the Eternals haphazardly.
I think DC's a little better than that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think they would pick someone who would respect it. Besides, the last time we had was that Cecil Castellini story. We don't talk about that abomination.
Yeah, like I was about to say, like I was talking earlier about the Fourth World book that I was eyeing was actually the Forever People.
Yep,
that's the one I really want.
Oh, actually, no. There was also back. Dan DiDio and Keith Giffen did the Infinity Man, the Forever People series during New 52, and that was pretty fun.
Well, they got to get back to that.
I agree. That's one of the things I think DiDio was good with. He was good with, getting people to do the new gods. I don't think that's one of Jim Lee's things.
Well, let's be fair. Jim Lee's not good at really much anything outside of drawing.
Some ideas. But anyway. Obviously, Orion wants to go in, but Highfather's trying to talk him out of it. But of course, you are not my father. My father would not stand by and allow himself to be humiliated. I will do as he would. Really, Orion? But of course,
I believe that. I believe he would do that.
True, but still, like who are you? A stranger? You are not a god, just a tourist. But I have a lot of friends here, and you will not mind dying with them. If it comes to that, I'm not sure, but I'm not sure it will. Do not be so certain, stranger. No one is spared by the first of Colonel Horrendous. Ha! He falls, and he shall not rise again. Horrendous, huh? I'll hand one thing to you guys over on Apokolips. They name you right. Oops, did I break something? What? Not so tough now. Stop! You're the leader of this little outing, aren't you? I am the chosen of Lord Apokolips and Darkseid. Ah! Then you've got some questions to answer. Lightweight, catch. So yeah, they start gathering them all up. It basically feels like this is too easy.
Mm-hmm. Do they make mention of that?
Well, that's what they basically are realizing that this is a bit like, this is not your fight to Superman. All because of that, Barda. Then you're welcome to the fray. Aside, wormlings, I will not waste my rage on such as you. Some new machine from Darkseid on slave mills. The guns are not so swift, or the gunners are so sure. That one, their warrior prince, he is our target. Capture him. Smother me with numbers. Ha! These drones are nothing to me. You shall die in droves, and for all that you will not stay me. Filth and less than filth. You lived an empty existence and die for a hollow cause. You cannot stop me. Ah! What's the strategy here, Barda? To drive them back to the hellhole of the world. I mean, their strategy. I know Darkseid likes his mayhem, but this whole attack seems pointless. What's the objective? The forests of Hass and Hassar lie behind us, and the Elysian Hills. Both are sacred sources of serenity here in New Genesis. Nice places to visit, but I doubt they're even on Darkseid's radar. There's something else here, something darker. And when they take Horrendous to meet Highfather, of course, all is not known to me. I am but a cog in the Great Lord's machine. I am, above all else, expendable. What is this treachery? Superman did not strike him fatally. Oh, man, right?
Yeah. Oh, Light Ray got fucking acid in it.
But he probably covered. He carried it within. Its birth was horrendous as death. You've seen a creature like this in your travels, Metron? On many worlds. Worlds now dead. To what end does Apokolips bring this plague to us? This plague does not originate from Apokolips. Originate on the dark twin of this world. And this is not the end. They massed for the final attack. It's still so senseless. No reinforcements have come through another tube. There will be enough parademons to wreak havoc on New Genesis should they get by us. Then we cannot let that happen. Steel yourself, brother warriors. Ah! What foul trick is this? Are they ill? Is this Darkseid's design? I don't know. No! What is it, Superman? Not here. Dear God, not here. Not again! Creatures from inside them, in thousands of them, and worse to follow. We have to stop them, Barda. We have to stop them now. There'll be more. Every Apokoliptian who came through that boom tube will be infected. Darkseid wants to plant a colony on New Genesis. You know of these animals? I fought them before. They'll evolve into far and much more dangerous creatures. And the most dangerous is the Hive Queen. She must be stopped. I've never seen this rage in you. You'll never know. I hope you never and will know the horror these monsters can bring. It's through here we'll find Orion! No! Oh, crap.
Shit.
But you see what I mean now? Superman's coming off a bit more hot-blooded.
Well, I think he's a bit... it's a lot worse than it was before in the first time he faced them.
True. Especially as on New
Genesis.
True.
If New Genesis falls, Darkseid can just fucking reign over the rest of the universe, more so than he already is.
That's true. That's true.
So, Superman knows the stakes here. If New Genesis falls to these fuckers, everything's fucked.
Right. Yeah! Die! All of you will die! Orion. Oh, here it is. Orion, you're with friends. The battle's over. Parademons. Hundreds of parademons pulling me, dragging me. The battle's over, but the worst is only beginning. What are you saying? You've been affected, invaded, the hovercraft from Apokolips. They took me there. And some kind of larva. It's the beginning of the invader's biological cycle. We removed this from your face. It is dead now. It implants something in your chest. What manner of something? A species I've seen before. It needs a host to gestate. It grows inside of you. The creature of Darkseid means to enslave me. It's not a creature of your father, and it won't control you. It will kill you, my friend. This is the second stage of the creature's development. When it's fully formed, its birth pangs will be your death throes. This cannot be! I am the greatest warrior of New Genesis. The universe fears my very name. It cannot be brought low by a parasite. It is not only you, Orion. Your world faces colonization by these things. Superman is right. Even now our bravest seek the horde, burst from the parademons who came through the boom tube. That stench! Sharp stink. I've never smelled anything like it. They hide in vast numbers in every shadow of New Genesis. We are close to the creature's lair. Keep your weapons ready and your courage high. And as the sources told us, they may doom in this paradise we call home. The invaders! They are larger than the vermin we saw before. Kill them all! None can survive!
I hope Superman gave her all the information he could, because for fuck's sake.
Their very blood is deadly. Keep them at a distance. What world created and such as these? Barda! Ah! And more of them. They outnumber us 10-1.
This was before Ridley Scott ruined the...
Yes, way before. This is still in the 90s.
Okay, good. We're still in the ambiguous part of the war.
This is still when Dark Horse did a story that actually had the alien world and invading Earth.
Yeah, Xenomorph Prime.
What did you think of that story? Have you read it?
I did not read it. I know of it.
And the fact they had to later retcon it through the novels.
I like the idea of it.
Well, yeah, but the fact that much like a lot of Dark Horse, they treat it like a sequel to the movies.
Yeah, well, that's all. It's all it ever was a sequel to the movies.
Well, yeah, but then of course they got undone because of the later movie and because of 3.
I will never forgive Ridley Scott for Prometheus.
Yeah, or Covenant. Well, I think Covenant would Prometheus would have been better if it wasn't for Damien Lindelof. He's the one who convinced him to make it a trilogy and everything.
I'm glad that we're never getting another movie for that. I know we're getting another movie, and I know we're also getting another Predator movie too. Mm-hmm. Which I think the rumors are saying that it's going to be based in Japan with the samurai.
Ooh.
Well, that's one rumor. The other rumor is that Schwarzenegger is supposed to return, and for some reason he's supposed to team up with Naru from Prey.
Really?
Yeah, that's another rumor. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. That makes no sense.
That's like time travel shenanigan bullshit.
Unless the Predators abducted her and kept her in stasis or something.
I don't believe that shit either. I'm going to go on the assumption that I think what they're planning to do is go through history now, and I think I like that idea more than anything else.
And it'll keep it cheaper.
Yeah, I like Prey is a great template for the future of the series.
Yep.
Keep it in the past and just go through different portions of history all over planet Earth, and we'll be fucking good.
Yep, but of course, yeah, they're still putting up a good fight. Barda, the bird from our flank. We are trapped from all sides. And signs. If we must die, then we die hard, Brother Worth. Hey, Forager!
These people, these guys that live on the fucking surface. like Light Ray was always a dick to this person, even though he's such a cool guy.
Come with us, and I am Forager. I am a friend, and come with us. It is your only chance. So we must exterminate these parasites. It's not as simple as that. We have to find the queen and her hive. We have to neutralize her in the 8 chamber. Unless we do that, this horror will never end. And where is the hive? Apokolips. With an active hive queen, Darkseid could infect every living soul under his tomb and under his thumb. And he would if it would mean obliterating New Genesis. There's only one strategy to us. I'll travel to Apokolips and find the queen. No, this is not your fight. Anywhere these creatures are is my fight. I will go with you then. But the serpent coiled within you, Orion. I am to die. I choose my own way of passing. Better to die bringing fear and destruction to my enemies than to fall on an insect. You are needed here, my son. New Genesis is threatened. She needs her strongest warrior spirit. You have a host of warriors to crush these pests. The real fight is on Darkseid's world. In any case, Superman's powers are diminished beneath the poison clouds of Apokolips. He'll need a strong ally there. I'll be powerful enough, Orion. The answer to that lies on the other side. My time is limited. There is a war to be made. I carry to battle the battle to Apokolips. Oh, no one. Stay with me. Come with me or stay, Superman. It matters not to me. Orion will fight alone. By your leave, Highfather. Go, Superman. And may fate allow you success on the other side. Although perhaps the die is cast.
By your leave, Highfather? When the fuck did Superman talk like them?
I don't know. There will be dire consequences to Orion's actions. Consequences that may one day doom both our worlds. The word of the source? Words I misread. I thought that Superman was the stranger, the source referred to. But I know now it is Orion. He is strong. He will survive. You misunderstand me, Light Ray. It is Orion's return I fear most of all. Did the vermin and dig these tunnels? These are our highways, Sparta. The creatures have invaded them. Did you have to build them so snug? In some way, they seem to know them as well as we. Some sixth sense, which I do not understand. But my friend will slow the pursuit. We are a very talented breed, and we will need all of those talents to survive this. Take this path. It leads away from our own hive. So, and is it your plan to simply one, Forager? We've had time for little else since these things came among us. If you have some grand strategy, then please reveal it now. I know nothing of strategies, but I know how to crush a bug if I must. Lead the others away, Barda, and Jigundus holds here. Oh, he sacrificed himself. Oh, wait, did he? Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. He survived. Wait, that was stupid, Chigungas. But I stopped them for a heartbeat. And they do not know fear. They do not know pain. Their numbers are endless. You are right, Forager. What hope is there but to flee? Oh, gee, she took some of their jaws.
Can she survive holding acid?
I think her uniform can.
I would hope so. I know she's a new god and everything like that, and she's tough as shit. I know she's like equal to Wonder Woman, right?
Thereabouts.
Like she's about there, right? Yeah.
About there. What's the first stop on our tour? This tour, Orion. The most likely place for Darkseid to implement his plan. Armageddon. This would be the feeding fields for those parasites. Looks like you hit it on the nose. This place is a ghost town. These hovels usually teem with poor wretches in labor for Darkseid. Thralls whose lives are not their own. And it's now it's very Smallville, and like Smallville on a Saturday night. I do not understand that reference, but I get your meaning. Well, this place may be lonely, but we're not alone. Uh-oh! The facehuggers. Different sizes, too. Look at the big ones.
Yeah, they're at least in the past before, like there have been different sizes of facehuggers before.
That's true.
Different variants. The most notable variant is the one that has like the webbed legs.
Oh, and I take it back. He does recall it. Every species has a right to exist, but these on well, he said these are a disease. So he
No,
has
he
switched it.
recalls it, but he's kind of reneged on it now.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of Dixon. I think that's kind of Dixon not being a usual Superman writer.
Yeah,
Although I would expect the editor to catch it.
But I do. It does make sense in the grand scheme of things.
True.
Like, I know he doesn't kill living beings and all that stuff, but he knows these aren't like living beings that should be saved.
That's true. That's true. But it's the only one where, if you know, though, this is the only one that we've seen so far where he's been this aggressive and willing to take him out. Even in Superman, Batman versus Alien Predators, he was willing to just freeze them.
Yeah.
At the opening to the hive, then then it leads to the heart of this horror. That's where we'll find the queen, and I will find vengeance while I lay waste to the queen and her legion. You better not waste any time, because her legion grows with every passing moment. The citizens at Armageddon. There's nothing we could do for them now, Orion. But reach the egg chamber and put an end to this. I knew that you would not stay away, Orion. Revenge consumes your heart, even as the monster grows within you. Welcome home, my son. To be concluded. And this is gonna, I hate to say it, this will have a very anticlimactic ending.
Does it?
Oh, big one.
Oh man, that sucks.
These are the creatures who doom me. If I wish to spend my rage on them, that is my pleasure. Hold on, let me just get rid of these ads. Oh, sorry, this is, all right, this is a waste of time. We need to find the Hive Queen. I have never fled from a battle, Superman, and I never will. There's a difference between running from a fight and looking for one. This is just pointless slaughter. Then he said that line. We have a mission, Orion, somewhere beneath this. Basically remind them what they're looking for, of course.
Yeah.
These are but vermin. And the real source of this evil has always been with us. What are you talking about? It is Darkseid who brought this threat to the bear on New Genesis. Kill the parent of these animals, and he will only find new weapons to turn on us. It is Darkseid we must find and destroy. No, Orion. No, well, kill the parent. No, he's saying kill the queen, and he'll just find another weapon.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong.
Right.
Darkseid is always going to be looking for ways to end them all.
Right. No, Orion, stay on the mission. You don't understand. These aliens will breed enough to colonize both of your worlds. And Superman. And I will come to your aid. Jim! Your powers are diminished on Apokolips. I still have enough juice for the job, but I'm weakening. Another reason we have to hurry. See, they are doomed, my lord. Let us not rush to bask in victory's glow, Darkseid. Orion and his Kryptonian comrade are never to be underestimated. They near the egg chamber, as was my design all along. Why do you toy with them, father? You complicate matters with your machination. You question my intrigues, Calabas? Or the days that you complicate. And how would you deal with this invasion? With broken bones and spilled blood, not merely sicking those filthy beasts upon them. What do you know of Darkseid's motives? Your bestial mind, with thoughts and never far from simple carnage, could never comprehend my ultimate goal. There are more ways to defeat a foe than a direct assault. I seek to win more than a battle. I seek to win a war. Let Orion and his companion come. Darkseid is prepared. When one more ignominy and my shadow falls forever over New Genesis. The battle rages beneath the surface, Highfather. Should I not join the fray? Barda and her warriors will hold off the parasite legion. I may have a more urgent need of you here, Light Ray. I fear what the future holds when Orion returns. But is not Orion doomed by the serpent at his breast? Nothing is what it seems when Darkseid is present. Orion's fate is not a certainty. On the contrary, I fear that Barda and his comrades' fate is sealed. What do you know? And what do you know what you're doing, Forager? We led the vermin closer to the surface. I have a plan, Barda. May I hear your plan? I'm not sure you'll like it. You may be certain, you may be certain I shan't. No matter how many we slay, they still follow. We may hold them here. And we are tired. Your comrades and mine are wounded. They will soon overwhelm us. What is your brilliant idea, Forager? Keep them at bay for only a moment. There is a strata rock, and the strata here is solid rock. And what will you be doing? The only way up here is that pit, summoning our last forlorn hope. This hive is enormous. We're getting closer to the center. The queen will be there.
I did not know that was a mask.
I didn't either. And when we find it, you have to. Duh! What is it? What is it, Superman? Not enough strength to keep flying. We're a long way from any yellow sun. Can you travel with the rest of the way? On foot. Don't worry, Orion. You can count on me. But I want you to promise that no harm will come to the queen. We are here to kill the Hive Mother. Oh, so he's still saying it. We have to incapacitate it. I told the Highfather I would return it to New Genesis. What? What for?
Wait, what?
Highfather wanted it returned?
Why?
I don't know. Madness, you cannot. Orion, the parasite was in me. It wraps tighter around my heart. That means the gestation is almost complete. Then I die, but I will not die alone. We're quite a pair of heroes, huh? What are you saying? We're going to try and save a world, and look at us. It's not that funny. Stop that infernal trilling and lend a hand, Forager. Whee! I am, Barda. My friends are here. More bugs? Very special bugs. You will see. They have a unique way of protecting their lair. They coat the approaches to their burrows with this fluid. It dries instantly in frictionless surface. Nothing can gain purchase on it. They cannot climb to us. It is as though the pit is rimmed with ice. Well done, Forager. Well done. But not quite done. Jagundas, out of my way! And now it's done. You led us through. Bitter experience, friend. The rest was just a warm-up. This is the main event. The mother of miseries. Look at that!
That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what came out of the doctor?
Yeah!
It looks so different. Wow.
She dies now! I told you we can't. I gave my word. I did not. You could cuddle this beast. It deserves only extermination. It must be terminated along with its prodigy.
I'm with Orion on that one. Fuck
I agree.
Yeah, kill that fucker, bitch.
Yes, kill me, and kill one of your own. A pretty irony, is it not? I'm coming, Orion. Hold on, I'll help you. You cannot help him, Kryptonian. I wondered when you show your face. You are so certain you understand. You know nothing. Nothing, as he kills it with the Omega Blast. The Omega Blast. Orion, there is nothing you might do. He is condemned to die in the birth pangs of the creature in his chest. The filthy cow died despite your efforts, Superman. Don't talk, Orion. You don't see the humor in this? This consequence was unforeseen. This is not a warrior's death. I will not see you die in this manner. Not as a host from a suborder of being. No! I live, but the creature within you does not. You saved me. Why? You make it sound as though I have sinned against you. You are my enemy, but you are also my son. Return home, Orion, your adopted home. Let's go before he changes his mind. We will meet again, Darkseid. Just look at that! And it's interesting when they give a Darkseid irises.
Irises, yeah, it's so weird.
But it works here. Because he's clearly looking at him like,
yeah. What did he do, actually?
He removed the what was in him and killed the queen. See what I mean by anticlimax?
What the fuck?
But then, and on that day, you will regret this moment of compassion. And they return to a hero's welcome from a world of heroes. They believe they have sidestepped fate once again. They believe the horror is over. Only one of them sees the lie. Only one of them suspects a darker truth. And this discomfort is the nectar to me. The subtleties of your scheme are beyond even my humble effort to intrigue. Dare I ask what that was in aid of my liege? Orion has a warrior's heart. It is through that I will reach him. His is a heart that knows only loyalty where there should be love. By saving his life, I planted a seed of doubt. Orion might begin to question his loyalties to the Highfather. Those seeds of doubt could grow to open betrayal. Orion might take my mercy as a father's love. The fool! As always, I bow to your ruthless mastery of deceit. not faint praise coming from a mind as twisted as yours, Desaad, but every strategy needs to include its many eventualities. So I will hold in reserve a secondary tactic. Should Orion finds fealty to New Genesis prove stronger than its kinship to me, I may unleash hell upon them once again. The end!
Ah,
See what I mean?
yeah, that was anticlimactic.
And the whole point was like, wait, so he just put a seed of doubt and Highfather's just taking it as a fact?
Yeah,
I'm
not a fan of this ending.
This ending changed the whole story.
Yeah, it did, because honestly, it just makes the whole story pointless, because it just makes the whole alien invasion that he sent to them just a way for him to fuck with Orion.
Yeah, that's
like the whole point of this was to fuck
too
with
subtle
Orion.
even for him. That's too subtle even for Darkseid.
Yeah, like he doesn't love anyone.
I know, but he even makes it clear he doesn't love him. It's just what to give the possibility of love. But still,
I'm not a fan.
I agree. Again, this whole, and that's why I say Darkseid just comes in and kills the queen and we never find out why Highfather wanted the queen.
Oh yeah, that part.
We never find it out. We never find out why. They never said why. They never explained why. I don't get what Dixon was going for with the story.
I don't know. Whatever.
I feel like they changed it at the last second. I have a feeling.
I don't know why. I mean, maybe they thought they were going to get a sequel series to this, but the thing is,
nope.
It's bad.
It is. Again, this last issue ruins it all.
Yeah,
I like how they dealt with the ones on New Genesis. I like that.
Yeah. Barda had the best story out of all of this.
Yeah, Superman and Orion, it had potential. The idea of Orion fighting until he died, but then Darkseid just like, joom. Just why? Why did it have to go this way?
I don't know.
My only guess is it was meant to be 6 issues and it got trimmed to 4.
I'm just gonna count my blessings where they're at, and that's that we got really good Barda.
Yep, and Darkseid being a bastard.
Being a bastard, but his end game.
Waste of resources. Waste of resources.
That's not. I know. He does not waste resources haphazardly.
Exactly. Because I remember when he did intentionally waste resources on Galactus, but that was meant to drain Galactus.
Well, yeah, it all had a purpose that was more certain. This he wasted resources for a possibility. That's not what he does.
And then they already know how to deal with the aliens afterwards, so why have another backup?
Yeah, it's dude, they know how to fight them now. This isn't gonna work again.
Now, granted, it's also made very clear they barely won.
Yeah, but they are now prepared for it, though. Experience does make.
And again, why is Highfather acting all like, oh, it's a discomfort and all that? It's like, what?
I don't get Highfather at all in this story. One fucking bit.
Again, I don't think Dixon understood the new gods. I really don't think he did. Now the artwork that was great, and Nolan at least didn't taint the artwork this time.
I'm still shocked that Forager has a face underneath that mask. I didn't know that was a mask.
Like I said, I didn't know either.
That's so weird.
But yeah, overall, definitely a week. The first miniseries was much better.
The thing is, this started out strong.
Yeah. It's this last issue that just rushed everything.
Yeah, it rushed everything? No, it just kind of dropped the ball.
Yeah.
It was just bad. I'm sorry. It was bad.
Exactly. Strong opening, but then just...
Yeah, Dixon dropped the ball heavily here.
He's a great writer. What the hell?
That reminds me. Was it Dixon? Oh, whatever.
What?
No, was it Dixon who made that? what's that one book that he made? Like the crowdfunded book that he made, the something with the like Wild West things with werewolves and shit.
Don't think so on that one.
Oh god.
Hold on. Oh, Ravage, Kill All Men.
No. Never mind then.
Oh, was it the jungle? Was it the jungle one?
No, I'm thinking it's a different guy, different writer entirely.
All right. But yeah, though, so that was Superman versus Aliens 2 God War. Again, good strong start. Drop the ball on the ending, but when we get to Batman versus Aliens, that was going to be even nuttier.
Well, yeah. Let's we'll get to it when we get to it, I guess.
Yep. See you guys on the other end.
Y'all have a good one. Bye bye.